sunny one day and it's a beautiful day, and then today, oh, let me check the temperature, it's balls outside. What the hell? And then like for the last 3 days, it's rained every day at 2:30. Like why? Why? We're not Florida. We're not Jersey. But anyway, what's up, webheads? It's your boy SpideyQueue. It's Wednesday, which means it's Woman Crush Wednesday, Wednesday, Hump Day. We're halfway through the week, and we are just absolutely crushing it. And it's time for Next in Queue, so let's get to it. As you guys saw from the Instagram post today, there's some pretty cool signage coming out of the shop this week. I love doing builds like that in the shop. It shows how like finite we can work and just how intricate we are when we're putting stuff like that together. Expect to see a lot of that on my Instagram because we've got some pretty cool stuff coming out, not just this week, but in the months looking ahead. And in doing all that work, I got back to thinking about my Armored spider cosplay that I'm going to be building. Most of the patterning is done, and I think I finally decided on how big I wanted to do the squares and how exactly I am gonna, cut and paint and attach each one. It's gonna be a bit complicated because the attaching part is still the one that's kind of giving me the rough end. I'm worried that if I just go with a basic hot glue, it's gonna seep through too much and it's gonna really restrict a lot of the movement that I'll have. I'm also worried I won't get all the corners flush and flat down. I was thinking about going with the double-sided tape, but the double-sided tape doesn't really attach to the fabric really nicely, and I don't want to risk, anything popping off or anything falling off while I'm in cosplay, or else I've got a bunch of, little points missing off me, and that's not going to look too good. And because it's foam, I don't want to sew the edges because you're going to see the lines. I was thinking about in-sewing each corner just with like one little loop, but oh my god, how painstaking that would be to sew like all 500 armored squares. So what I think I decided on is I might try the hot glue, but I'm going to do it on a test shirt. What I'm going to do is buy one of those compression shirts. I'll glue everything on there and then I'll put it on and I'll see how that'll fly. Was also thinking of doing an Iron Man style helmet for the actual, mask of the suit. Instead of just gluing each individual piece one by one on the actual Zentai head that I'll have, I thought about maybe doing like a really, really tight and flush helmet out of the really thin foam. This way it's more conformable and I can actually get the face mask up and down like how he has it in the cartoon. Like I said, it's still a work in progress, so I'm still figuring out all the bugs and how exactly I'm going to do it. I did see the option for a print, and I know there's a couple pattern makers who make a print for that, but I think just having it raised and making it actually look like, not chrome, but aluminum, like an aluminum blocker, I think it would look really cool, and I think it would look a little bit better being more 3D than having it just a print. Yeah. No, man, it's cold as balls outside. I don't want to go for no damn walk. And one of the guys at the shop wanted to go for a little walk. Nah, it's cold and it's gray and it's balls. But anyway, back to it. Once I get the test stuff going, which will probably be by the end of the... Oh, no, not this week, because we have Easter coming up. It'll most likely be by the end of next week. I'll actually get a test one done. None of the squares will be painted or anything like that. I just want to cut them down, glue them on, and see what the mobility is going to be like, and see how I can control the runoff going through the fabric as it bonds. I'll also do one with the tape, and I'll also try sewing one just to see how the time constraints are, but once I get that going, I'll finalize exactly how I want to do it, and then we can get this build on the run. If you guys have any suggestions for me on how you think I should do it or how you've seen other people do it, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to know what y'all think. But that's more or less it, guys. Just wanted to give you the quickie update on it. You guys know that if you're following me on Instagram or Snapchat or any of my socials, you'll always see updates as they're coming along. Hope to get you guys some really good content out really soon for that, so stay tuned for it. But why don't we go ahead and wrap up this day, alright? As always, guys, if you like what you saw today, go ahead and click that like button, and if you plan on sticking around, why don't you go ahead and subscribe too. And if you can think of a couple people who are tackling a similar build and you want to share the video, spread some love on the channel, I'd much appreciate it. But as always, guys, thanks for hanging. I'm SpideyQueue. Lots more coming from your boys, so as always, stay tuned, y'all.